Well, it just doesn't pass the sniff test, right? Hunter Biden, an artist. This stuff is, well, are you impressed? No one's impressed, but somehow he's going to charge $500,000 for this stuff. It's ludicrous. The media should be making a far bigger deal out of it. Fortunately, some key people in Congress are saying this is ridiculous and we want answers. I want to show you a portion of a letter. This is from the House Oversight Committee to the counsel to the president, and for the prices for these paintings by someone with no formal training or history as an artist raise questions about whether the art is being offered for its merits or its connection to the White House. As one gallery owner said, anybody who buys it would be guaranteed instant profit. He's the president's son. This is just, I mean, it's a joke, but it's really happening. They're not backing off of it. So pleased we have Congressman James Comer, Republican of Kentucky, with us. He is the House Oversight Committee ranking member. Sir, welcome back to Newsmax. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for having me on again.
You bet, you bet. So, look, how much momentum do you have here? This seems preposterous. The White House entertained some questions at a briefing, but this seems to be going forward. What can you do?
Well, no sensible American would believe that Hunter Biden is, first of all, a desired pick to be on the board of a foreign national company, and nor would they believe that he is an artist who would command $500,000 for a piece of art. So this doesn't pass the smell test. This goes along with a pattern of conflicts of interest that we've seen with Hunter Biden and other members of the Biden family. And we're asking questions. And if I were Joe Biden and the White House, I would want to be transparent with this, because there are a lot of suspicious things taking place in the White House now with respect to China. And the fact that Hunter Biden's selling art to anonymous buyers, one might raise the question, is Communist China one of the buyers? Is this the reason the Biden administration isn't very interested in getting to the bottom of the origination of the COVID-19 virus? I mean, there are so many questions that Republicans have that I think average Americans have about China, and the Biden administration doesn't seem interested. But here we have Hunter Biden with his newfound fame and fortune in artwork, so we have some questions.
Yes. Good for you, by the way, and I'm so glad you're on this. And by the way, maybe some questions for Joe Biden's brother, who doesn't get all that much attention. His name is Frank. He's not a lawyer, but he has a pretty big job at a law firm, and he even has a commercial about what he can do for you. Take a look.
I'm Frank Biden. I'm the non-attorney senior advisor to clients statewide who need diversified business solutions through the Berman Law Group. I'm available for consultation with attorney Teddy Berman in any of our offices statewide.
Why would anybody want a non-lawyer to consult with about legal issues? Have you heard of that?
Never have I heard of that. And I've asked several of my attorney friends at big law firms throughout the state of Kentucky. Nobody has ever heard of anything like that. It's another conflict of interest. It's another pattern by the Biden family of trying to profit off of Joe Biden. And this doesn't just begin when Joe Biden became president. This happened throughout the Obama-Biden years when Biden was vice president as well. So this is very unethical. It raises serious conflicts of interest. And I believe that the White House needs to be transparent. We've asked some valid questions that I don't think anyone in the right mind would consider partisan, especially if you take into account the questions that the Democrats on the Oversight Committee asked about the Trump children, when the Trump children were involved in the real estate business decades before Donald Trump ever ran for president. So there's a big difference in comparing the Trump children to the Biden children and the Biden family. So we're going to try to get to the bottom of this. We're not going to let up on it.
All right. But wait a second. Hunter Biden has the right to pursue his artistic impulses. That's what we heard from the White House press secretary.
After careful consideration, a system has been established that allows for Hunter Biden to work in his profession within reasonable safeguards. Of course, he has the right to pursue an artistic career, just like any child of a president has the right to pursue a career. But all interactions regarding the selling of art and the setting of prices will be handled by a professional gallerist adhering to the highest industry standards, and any offer out of the normal course would be rejected out of hand, and the gallerist will not share information about buyers or prospective buyers, including their identities with Hunter Biden or the administration, which provides quite a level of protection and transparency.
We're going to rely on some gallerist, otherwise known as a gallery owner, I guess, or gallery worker. A gallerist will make sure that this is on the up and up. Good thing you wrote this letter. Keep us posted, Congressman. We appreciate it. Congressman James Comer, Republican of Kentucky, ranking member of the House Oversight Committee. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me on.
You bet. To be continued. We'll be right back.